Hey guys, I wanted to start off by explaining that we will do a lot of videos during this challenge, and that's because the coaches that are in here have done this program from start to finish, and it's a very long program. So the things that we've learned and we struggled with and we had to push through, we want to explain to you how and why we did those things, because it'll help you not want to quit. Because knowing that you're committing to something for 3 months can be very scary, because you feel like it's a super long time to commit to one thing. So we do a lot of videos in here, and it really benefits you to watch each one, because one person might reach you in a different way than another person. So I just wanted to start off by explaining that you will see a lot of videos. Please watch them all, because it'll really help keep you motivated and help you realize that you're not alone. Like, we have us 3 coaches have gone through this, and we want to give you the best advice, tips, and help possible. So I wanted to, a little tough love. I know Tough Love Tuesday, but today I wanted to explain to you something that Autumn explained to us in the coach test group. So the coaches that you have in here were in the coach test group, and Autumn sat there, and we all went through it together. There's like thousands and thousands of us, and she explained to us about the scale, about constantly worrying about it, and why you should not. So the first month, the reason why you were not allowed to step on that scale, and too many of you are messaging me and telling me that you have, you should not be stepping on that scale for the first month. And the reason why is because usually when you start something new, it doesn't matter if you've been doing a gym thing or if you've been working out before and this isn't like new to you, but when you start something new, your body has to adjust. So your body sometimes holds on to either water, the food that you're eating. It might not get rid of fat as easily or as quickly as you would like. So your body is going to take a little while to adjust to the new things that you're doing to it. So we just finished week 1. Nobody should be stepping on the scale. You should not be checking to see how much you lost and making a decision upon that. Like, if you only lost 1 pound or you didn't lose anything, or if you gained 2 pounds, you should not be making a decision where either you're going to quit or you're going to bump up a meal plan or bump down a meal plan. Like, that's not how you make your decisions. Get off of the scale. This program is like completely different than anything I've ever done. And you are going to have, like, depending on when you weigh yourself, you're a female. Is it that time of the month? Are you super bloated? Did you eat like a bunch of green leafy vegetables that day because that makes you bloated? Did you drink extra water today? Because at the end of the day, you end up having a lot more water weight than you did when you started. It's summer. Were you outside all weekend and you started to swell? Because a lot of us, yes, we lose water weight, but whenever you drink stuff, your body retains stuff. So there's like a gazillion different reasons that you should not be stepping on that scale until the end of phase 1. I think it's 26 days maybe. Measurements should not be done until after phase 1. So each phase you're going to be doing measurements and pictures. And you should not be doing that in between. There's some clothes that you can try on. That would be a good indicator, because that's what I did. After each week, I tried on a different pair of shorts that I kept wanting to try on. I kept wanting to fit in. So I wanted to stay motivated. If I didn't fit in them, then I'm like, ooh, I need to push harder. If they started to scoot up a little bit more, I'm like, ooh, it's working. Let me push even harder. When you step on a scale and you see only like a pound difference, then it's really detrimental to your mindset. Like, then you just want to quit, or you give yourself excuses, or you think, oh, well, maybe this isn't going to work, but it will. It is proven to work if you follow it. My other thing is, if you're not feeling like this is working, you need to make sure that you're eating all of your containers, you're following the nutrition plan, you're making sure you're eating according to the nutrition plan, or you eating stuff that's not on the plan, or you eating white carbs every now and then when you're supposed to not be eating that, and you're supposed to be eating wheat and potatoes and sweet potatoes and quinoa, or you choosing fruit that's at the bottom of the meal plan. So whenever you look at the nutritional book, and it's like the red container all the way at the bottom, that's the stuff that's lowest in nutritional value. It's not bad for you. It's just not as high in nutritional value as the stuff at the top. So for instance, I want to say, okay, let's do protein. So like, I always eat turkey sausage. That's all the way at the bottom. It is all the way at the bottom. I'm okay with that. If I want to like shred really quick, then I cut that out for a week and I notice a difference, because that's what I did the last 2 weeks of 80 Day Obsession. I didn't eat any turkey sausage. All I did was eat like chicken for 2 weeks. The stuff that's at the top is going to be higher nutritional value. So where are you choosing your food from? That's another thing. So if you've noticed, and like the whole container system, if you feel like you're eating too much, I was on Plan D. I weighed 130 pounds when I started, and I finished at 120 maybe. I think I lost a full 10 pounds. I was 130, but I had to eat Plan D because I am breastfeeding. So I ate Plan D and still lost weight. And I'm breastfeeding and I still lost weight. It works. You just have to make sure that you trust the process. Like after phase 1, you're going to have to recalculate. You might be in a different plan. You have to make sure that you are doing that and you're doing it properly. Are you in the right plan? Are you eating all your containers? There's a reason why you are eating every 3 hours, because it keeps your metabolism up. And Autumn got together with a nutritionist, and they figured out and they calculated macros for each different calorie bracket. That's basically what this is a macro eating plan. And so they figured out when you're going to burn certain food groups throughout the day. So like, let's say, you just worked out an hour ago, the certain foods that you're going to burn an hour after your workout, that's why those containers are there. And that's why I said you cannot mix up containers. And another thing, the shakes. Like these things, the coaches that are in here have literally been drinking the shake every single day since they started Beachbody. And that is because it works for us. It helps curb our cravings. It is worth every single penny to us because we feel good when we drink it. There's literally nothing I've ever found. And I used to be a Planet Nutrition junkie. Like, I don't know if all of you know of Planet Nutrition. It's like a GNC. It's local here. And I literally spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars from protein powders from over there, but nothing, and there are meal replacements, but there's nothing like, you would have to go to the grocery store and spend like $100 of veggies, and then you'd have to find a way to blend all that together to get the amount of veggies and nutrients and superfoods and vitamins and stuff in this shake. And so that really helps you too. Like, there is something in there that helps lower your blood sugar, which helps your insulin resistance, which also helps you lose weight because it helps curb your cravings because your body is craving nutrients that's in the shake. So do you see how it's like a compound effect? Like everything that we've been doing and telling you is because it works, and the reason it works is because of the way that we're doing it. And so I'm not here to fuss. I'm here to give you a little tough love and to explain to you that we've been there, we've done that. This is our second round, and we chose to do another round because we felt so good after that first round that we didn't want to finish. And that's why we're bringing you on this journey with us, because we know that we want you to feel just as good as we felt. So you have to trust the process. You have to keep pushing, and you also have to think about your workouts. Are you pushing in your workouts? This is the second week. You should be changing up your weights. Now, I will say this. Whenever it's a 2x15 set, as opposed to a 3x10 set, you're going to use different weights. Because when you're only doing 10 reps, you could probably go way heavier than when you were doing 15 reps. You might be going a little bit lighter. So, you need to adjust. Autumn explains all of this in the videos. I am just reiterating everything that she's explained to you. So, you may need to adjust your weights. You may need to bump up. Maybe if you are not dying after each set, then you need to bump up your weights. And that's what I did. Like the first month, I was definitely not dying. I definitely felt like I could push more. Like after the workout was done, I was tired. Don't get me wrong. I was tired. But I was like, I probably should have lifted the 10 pound instead of the 5 pound for that move. And so don't beat yourself up. Don't feel guilty. Just the next time you do that workout, know how you felt. So that's why I printed out all of the tracker sheets, and next to it, I put push harder. And so I knew that I had to bump up the next time that I was doing that move, regardless of what kind of set it was going to be. Even if it was a 2x15, or a 3x10. It didn't matter what it was. I knew I needed to bump up. So I just wanted to come on and explain to you guys that this is a long process. It's a slow process, but it's worth it. Like, worth every single second and every single workout. Like, I can't explain to you enough of how amazing it felt to finish something that I didn't think I could finish. And I want you to feel the same way. I want you to feel proud of yourself for doing it. I want you to say no to all of those things that you have not been able to say no to. Like the pizza that your family orders every week, or the cake that they eat every now and then. Like, it's not like you're never going to have cake again. You just have to learn how to plan those things out. And right now you're doing something that you're trying to lose the weight, tone up, lose some inches. So say no to those things. That way you can say yes later. Once you get where you want to be, you can have those things and you can implement that back into your diet. So you just need to make sure that you're staying on track for now and you're following this and you're using the group. Come in when you need motivation, when that workout completely was terrible and you have no idea how to push forward and how to press play tomorrow or today. You need to come into the group and tell us that. That way we can motivate you, because that's the only way we do this. That's why these groups work, is because we actually look to see who needs motivation. Like if somebody said like their kid was sick, she needs some extra motivation. We need to make sure that we lift her up. So you have to use the group, utilize us. That's what we're here for. That's why we formed this group for you, and have fun with it. Like, throw some Spotify music on. The first few weeks I did not listen to music because I had to listen to Autumn, and I noticed that I was getting like super bored with the workouts, which I didn't think I would because there's like 80 different workouts. So I had to throw on some music, and it made a huge difference. Like, just having a music, I put it on low. That way I can still hear her cues to hear what I was having to do the next move. But I put music on to make sure that I was still motivated in some way. And I found different, I have found different things on Spotify to listen to. You can search different things. Power workout. They actually have 80-day obsession plans, things on Spotify. So there's different ways for you to stay motivated. I hope this video helped. I didn't want to spend 13 minutes talking to you guys this morning. I'm sorry this was longer than I expected, but I just want to make sure that all of you are staying on track and you're with us on this. Like, we want you to finish. We want you to finish this 80 days and feel like a badass. Like, we want that for you. So just keep pushing forward. Let us know if you need anything. Make sure you watch all the videos that we post. Some of them may be long, so you may need to cut them in half and finish watching it later. But it's worth it. It's worth every video that we post, because we need to show you that we did this and you are not alone. So hope you guys have a good day, and let us know how your workout went.